A $1 billion disaster. Millions of that. I have friends that I have to be accountable to and to explain what happened because I told them it was a margin of error race. I was promised, Jen O'Malley Dillon promised all of us that Harris would win. She even put videos out saying that Harris would win. I believed her. My donors believed her. And so they wrote massive checks. I feel like a lot of us were misled.
That's a damn shame.
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. On Male Reality Lessons today, we're going to talk and deep dive into the aftermath of the election. The election that has concluded, especially on the Democratic side, where not only did they lose, but they lose dramatic fashion, as well as the cost of $1 billion in campaign funds that were depleted. And in addition, they currently are sitting with an outstanding balance of $20 million. Now, with all that being said, an amount of money utilized for more than just, concerts, but in essence, propaganda, and geared towards a community, especially in the Black community, where those types of resources are in desperate need, you got to ask yourself one question. Could they have been utilized for a more efficient fashion, even though elections are ones that are very controversial? But at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, a community that's in shambles just like the Black community and can come up with that type of resources to supplement a campaign, you got to ask yourself, why are you really involved in politics today if it does not serve your community? And in this sense, sometimes a broken clock is right twice a day. Case in point, Dr. Umar Johnson.
By no means am I intending to beat a dead horse. Peace and Pan-Africanism. And by no means am I intending to beat a dead horse. But my Democratic Party plantation slaves, I'm having a little bit of a problem with the fact that y'all crying over Kamala Harris, but y'all not crying over that $30 million that the Divine Nine gave her in one night to pay for campaign ads and commercials. If you're gonna cry, don't cry because a white racist political party lost the election. You should be crying because the Black Greeks gave Kabamala $30 million in one night that the Black community can never get back. That the Black community can never get back. That the Black community can never get back. Why don't you cry about the $30 billion Black women in particular, but Black men as well, spend on beauty and hair products? Why don't we cry about all these Black girls who are being trafficked in this country? Why aren't we crying about all the homeless Black women with children living on the street? Why aren't we crying about all the young Black men who are losing their lives to senseless violence? Are we crying like this for these lynching victims? Are we crying like this for these police genocide victims? But you crying for Kamala Harris? But you not crying for the $30 million the Divine Nine gave her to pay for useless commercials and ads, the money from which she's never getting back. Can we please stop the nonsense? Can we please get organized?
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons.
That's why I'm so excited to be working on Make America Healthy Again with Robert F. Kennedy.
Okay.
Those of us that's 40, right? Like, if you think about it, the lifespan expectancy of man is 80. So we done lived half our life. It's downhill for us. So in the next 40 years, we on our way out. So what's coming behind us? The children, the next generation. So if we're boarding them, okay? If we have agendas like LGBTQ plus, children, things that sterilize children, give them puberty blockers and stuff, and they're not reproducing, okay? And then we've removed the majority of the black men from the home because they in prison, right? Or homeless, not because of mental health or not worth, and then we got a high population of black men that no longer even want black women. And then we also got a high population of black men that believe they're black women. Dang. So in 40 years, and then this is another question that I have for our community when we're going to just be 100.
That's right.
If we look up research, we know that AIDS has been the #1 killer of black men. Anybody can look this up, right? When it comes to medical apartheid, just like all of this other stuff, COVID, whatever. If AIDS is the #1 killer of black men, why are we as a community allowing that to be pushed on our children? It's almost like, just pressing the button for self-destruction. And in this election, you have the nerve to have black women putting up all of these posts. I saw one so disgusting the other day. Black man, the next time a cop have his knee on your neck, don't call black women.
Some violations, and I may offend some people with what I'm going to say, and I don't give a To all you Latinos that voted for Trump, I hope he mass deports you and your entire family, whether you were here legally or not. You gotta go. I hope he does that. To you black men who your fragile ego couldn't take a black woman in office, so you either voted for Trump or you didn't vote at all, the police will now have carte blanche to murder you right where you stand. And when they do that, there's not gonna be no GoFundMes. Don't ask your family to ask us for shit. Just die. They can't afford to bury you. Dig a hole in their backyard. It is what it is.
Wow.
But don't expect sympathy. Don't expect protest in the streets. We're not doing that. Black women, we're done with. We're done. We did our due diligence for this century and the next. We've done enough. We're not doing
right.
Enough.
Oh my God.
But these are the same black women. The black babies that you aborting, them little black boys, they got to grow up to be black men. The same boys that you're voting to chemically castrate and turn into little girls, they're the black men. Y'all don't care about black men. Y'all don't even care about black life. All you care about is power and control and feminism. And I can't stand with that because it has completely destroyed our families. We're voting to abort our bloodlines.
You can't make this shit up, people.
Here are my final thoughts. It's unfortunate that we have a large group or swath of people or women in general that feel the way they do regarding something as commonplace as an election. But nonetheless, I pray that they go get the therapy, healing, or epiphany that they need to move on with their lives and be productive citizens in this democracy we call in the United States of America. But I want to hear from you in the comment section. Give me your thoughts and opinions on this topic as well as any other topic here on Male Reality Lessons. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Smash that like button and have a good day.